one of those nights. Hey everyone, welcome back. It is time for another wrestling review, starting the week off with TNA Turning Point. Yes, Turning Point. With me once again, we have Campo.Reviews, the man who reviews movies, TV shows, everything else in between. You'll find his link in the description box down below. If you like Alien and Predator and those kind of movies there, he just dropped a tier list on the Alien and Predator franchise. So why don't you go and check that out while you're there? So today we are talking TNA Turning Point, another TNA pay-per-view, another, what were they thinking? Pre-show match, Jake something, the hometown man, and Mance Warner in a three-way match that meant nothing.
I mean, I find some odd issues with this. I have notes, by the way, for people out there. I never
Hmm.
take notes, but I took notes. I
Wow.
Hometown man, first of all, throws
Always.
really good punches.
Hmm.
Like
His
I
gimmick
didn't.
punches are great.
They're
Yeah.
really good. There was one point where he was just punching everybody, and I was shocked. They're like Scott Hall good.
Yeah. Scott Hall was one of the best guys. Him and Roberts always threw great work
Yeah,
punches.
Roberts is so good. But I think it's weird that you took like I won't say Hometown Man is necessarily one of your bigger guys, but at this moment he's one of your more popular guys.
Hmm.
But Jake something is a person you're really trying to push, and Mance Warner is one of the bigger names you have in your company,
Hmm.
and it's weird that you have them all together on the pre-show in a nothing match.
But it also, like, Jake something versus Mance Warner makes sense. Hometown Man didn't fit into this match
It's a
for some.
shoehorn. But
Yeah.
even if it's that match, the two,
Hmm.
it's on your pre-show in a nothing burger match. It doesn't make sense to me why you took these three guys and we're like we're just gonna put you over here. I don't get that.
Yeah.
It's at this point your pre-show should just be two guys you're trying to have up and coming.
Yeah. Like, look, they used to do that with Leon Slater, and now look at
Yeah,
him. So pre-show match, if you had Hometown Man, okay, yes, the last one we had him against Eric Young, but like you put him against bigger names to get him because you're definitely, or you put Jake something in the pre-show match to have because you're trying to push him.
or if you're doing this to build some kind of story, I get it, but that wasn't the case here.
No, it was just a
It
three-way
was
match.
it was a three match to have three names on your card, and then to trot out Steph Delander in what was not actually a skirt. I
I don't know
don't
what the, yeah, that
That
was
was
not
like just a
clothing.
t-shirt that happened to slightly pass her bum.
Yeah.
And that's like I don't know here.
Yeah.
But can
But
she wrestle? Is she back or is she still
I
injured?
think she's still technically injured. Yeah. But they want to keep her on TV because her character is hot. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Not like not
she's
physically,
good.
but like she's a hot commodity. Like
Yeah, she's actually like I've always liked Steph Delander. I've
she's
never had
over.
an
Yeah.
issue with her.
Yeah. Even when she was in NXT.
They didn't use her properly. I mean,
No.
we know that. Deanna Purrazzo, Britt Baker, they have a list of people that they didn't know
Yeah.
what they were doing.
Britt
Tony
Baker.
Storm.
Yeah.
Britt Baker was there
Was she?
on NXT, yeah.
Fallon Henley, I know, was there. Or not
No,
Fallon
we're talking
Henley.
about Fallon Henley.
Not Fallon Henley. What's her name? Harley Cameron.
Yeah, Britt Baker was there. You could look it up.
Yeah. Okay. But Jake something wins in, like you said, a nothing match. We start off the main show proper with a women's championship match. The TNA Knockouts Championship. Kalani Jordan against Heather against M by Elegance, which is
Okay.
weird.
We know my weird feelings that I have of
Kalani,
love. No, well, that's a separate thing.
but
Love
Heather
that I
by
have for
Elegance.
the Elegance team. For some reason, I just love them so much. I don't understand why. They're
I
just
like
so
you know what it is? It's the concierge, George.
yeah, yeah. And I think they all work in this like
Group set.
they know their place of what they're doing,
Hmm.
right? And I do think Heather is a very good talent.
Yeah,
Um,
she's the shorter one.
yeah, and we never really seen
But she
too
was good
much
in this.
of.
Like she was
She was
okay.
good. Okay,
She was
so
better than Jordan.
for she gave a good performance, and I literally wrote this down for someone who was completely undeserving of a title shot,
Hmm.
and we knew that you were only here to lose.
Yeah.
She gave a good performance. Like it
Yeah.
wasn't great, but I was surprising because it's like, why the hell would she be up for a title shot, and
Which
why like it doesn't make any
which
sense.
Heather's been around for longer, hasn't she?
Forget about Heather. There's so many other women here that have been in the
Yeah.
title picture, and you're not doing it. Okay, blah blah blah. This was a weird match to have as your opener because even
Yes.
if they did have a good match, it's two very little known people in terms of the zeitgeist of wrestling.
Hmm.
They shouldn't be your thing to get everyone excited. Like
No,
no one was going to watch this match and be
the
like, "Oh,
either
we're
the Indy
excited."
Hartwell match should have started or the
Yeah,
women's tag match should have
I
started.
agree. I agree with that. And I mean, Kailani Jordan is a great talent in terms of athleticism. The stuff
Hmm.
that she's capable of doing is great, but she cannot wrestle.
Not yet,
And
at
she
least.
is one of the worst characters in wrestling. And I still am baffled by this decision. I don't think she was awful in this match or anything. I
No,
just
no.
still don't see where they're going with this. And I
Yeah.
need to point out there was a moment here where I messaged my buddy who's a big Kailani Jordan
Hmm.
fan, who he'll hopefully be on an episode with us soon. Um,
Our WrestleMania extravaganza, maybe.
Hopefully, yeah.
I want to have like 10 people on
We
that
will
show.
have 10 people on the show. She she jumped up to do a moonsault, and it was one of the most beautiful things I've ever seen of someone
Hmm.
getting up to the top rope, and then she missed the moonsault by like three
Yes.
feet, and M by Elegance had to walk into her to get hit
Yeah.
by it and got kicked right in the face in real life
Yes.
because
I saw that.
she had to like move towards it because it was
Yeah.
so off. It's
And we
things
knew.
like that, right?
Yeah.
Like the people botch, but that's a huge botch. Like you weren't
Yeah.
even close.
Even the work punches, she miffed a couple of them
And
too.
I'm just making reasons for like why is she the world champion?
Yeah.
What's if you're gonna say okay it's storyline driven, what storyline drove this?
But that's the thing. I know Tessa's hurt, so she can't be part of
But
that.
if you were gonna make an NXT woman the champion, you have Mariah May, you have Jada
Hmm.
Parker, you have so many
Jordan,
other
even Jordan Grace.
who's now gonna be part of it.
Yeah.
The next match is Jordan Grace and Mia Lim. Well, I don't know what her name is in this company.
Oh, the one that was teaming with Zaya Brookside?
Yeah,
Yeah. Lei Ying Lee.
Lei Ling Yi. They have a
Lei
three-way.
Ying Lee.
Yeah, whatever.
Yes.
I don't care. They have a three-way match. Mia
Yeah.
Yim.
Mia Yim is Michin in WWE.
I know. I don't know
Yeah.
why I always think of her for
She's
some
Mrs.
reason.
Keith Lee.
Yeah, good for her.
Um, yeah, Kalani Jordan wins. Next we have a gimmick match, AJ Francis versus BDE. What's with all the YouTube people becoming wrestlers?
Yeah, I don't know. And it's like, so, but between this, wasn't there a match?
No, that was
Oh
the
yeah,
next
no,
match.
sorry. There was a great Ryan Nemeth promo. It was
Mm,
hilarious.
yes.
Okay, and then there was another promo where The Rock's daughter ruined the entire promo.
Yes. She just looks like she's a deer in the headlights, like kind of
It's
look like, huh?
and I'm so surprised by how good Santino's daughter is getting at cutting promos.
Yeah. Well, she learned from her dad. Like her dad is great.
Like their back and forth in that promo is so good, and then
Yeah.
all of a sudden Ava's like just ruins the whole
And
thing.
but Santino bookended it by saying, "Say hi to your papa for me."
That was good. I like that. This match wasn't bad. I'm not gonna sit here and say it was bad, but it felt like such a waste of time. Like it
It
felt like
was.
why am
It
I
was
watching
filler.
this?
And like at least AJ Francis didn't have to job out to BDE.
You came out of a weird situation in the pre-show match where like
Hmm.
we just said like it wasn't bad, but like why is this? And
Yeah.
then we went into a really lackluster, not bad, but like just a lackluster championship match to lead off the show to go into this.
Yeah.
And I'm not even saying this show's bad right now, so don't get me wrong, but it's
No.
just a weird structure of planning your pay-per-view.
Yeah.
And there's so many promos. Why was there so
Yeah.
many
It was a
promos?
long show. It was a very long show. Now I don't know if you froze or if I froze.
Yeah, well, I thought we lost you again, but anyways, yeah,
No,
it
no.
was a long show.
But yeah. AJ Francis goes over. Next we have a no DQ match, Indy Hartwell versus Danny Luna. I enjoyed this match.
I thought it was a good match.
Yeah.
The like
But
why
why
did
aren't these two women in the title
that's
picture?
what I'm saying, right? And this was the big complaint. Once this pay-per-view was over, I saw all the dirt sheets running with like, why do you have Danny Luna in this match when you have like M by Elegance wrestling for
Yeah, for the
the world
championship.
title? And it's a strange thing, but I had a few like issues here. Why did Indy Hartwell just keep falling over like she was tripping over things? Like I think I liked about this match is it had a sloppiness to it that made it feel real. Like
Well, in a no DQ match, yeah, that
it
works.
it made it feel grounded that they were like they looked like they were struggling to get moves off. They were like slipping because they're like wet, sweaty, like stuff like
Yeah.
that. And I thought it looked really good. But then Indy kept doing that weird thing where she would just stumble and fall over. And I was like, how
I
many
don't think
times are you
Indy's
gonna
been in
fall
these
over?
type of matches that often, maybe. That's why.
But honestly, I really like this match.
Yeah.
My biggest issue with Indy Hartwell is she doesn't seem to be getting any better. She's just hit a plateau and it's
And
the
that's
same
it.
thing, and that's all we're getting.
Yeah. But she ends up winning this. We get a three-way knockouts match for the World Tag Team Championships. The Inspiration defending against the Angel Warriors and Victoria Crawford and Mila Moore, who's replacing Tessa Blanchard, who's injured.
Yeah, and I need to tell you that this match was terrible.
Yeah.
Terrible.
You were
Like
talking about sloppiness in the first match, but the previous match, but it worked. Here it did not work, and I expected more, especially with the talent that's in the ring.
all of the complaints I just gave you about everything that happened up until this match, I was still having a good time watching this pay-per-view.
Mhm.
I wasn't like upset that the matches were a little bit bad or whatever. It was like it felt like an old TNA pay-per-view where you're
Yeah.
like, yeah, it's a little bit messy, but it's fun. I'm having a great time. And the crowd died, like
Yeah.
completely died.
And
Zaya
like
Brookside
especially
deserves better, man.
Zaya Brookside and the Inspiration, you would expect more from this. Victoria Crawford is not, she never has been a good wrestler.
No. And neither is, I mean, like Mia Yim's cousin is pretty good.
Yeah.
She's okay, but she didn't do well in this match. And the new girl was not good.
Mila Moore, no.
No.
They literally, it feels like they just pulled her off the indies and said, okay,
The
you're
one
wrestling tonight.
the one advantage she does have is similar to M by Elegance. She's very long, and it's like a new look of wrestler that you're not used to seeing. It's a Charlotte
Mhm.
Flair kind of thing where it's
Yeah,
like they
that
have
tall,
really long
lanky,
legs and like long arms, and it's
like M by Elegance. She has
yeah,
that same look. Yeah.
it changes like the way a match would be, right? Even Indy
Yeah.
Hartwell kind of has it.
Yeah.
And it's not a lot of the girls have it. A lot of the women in wrestling are short and
Yeah.
like stocky, like arm
More
length.
lanky, like
Yeah.
skinnier, but taller. Yeah.
And I think yeah, I was expecting, oh, this is going to be somebody really good, and it wasn't. I mean, she's new, so I'm not going to harp on her.
Yeah.
But
If
Jessie
Tessa,
McKay
yeah.
is the real reason that the Inspiration didn't look as good as they did.
Yeah.
She
She looked off
half-asses
tonight.
everything. Every punch, every kick was like, watch it again.
Yeah.
Eh,
I don't want to, but okay.
Cassie is really like throwing
Yeah.
hard punches and hard kicks and connecting, and Jesse's like just flopping her. Look, she's going like this, hitting them because it's like she knows it's like my friend, and I don't want to actually hurt her. This
Hurt
is a
her.
show.
Yeah.
I'm acting. That's like what it felt like.
Yeah.
Stage punch, and the other girl's like just like giving it to them.
Given it. Yeah. But at least the Inspiration retain.
Yeah, and I'm fine with them because I
Yeah.
really like them as a
Yeah. As a team.
gimmick. But like if that's how you're gonna get a match from Jesse McKay every time, then I don't
Then
even
I don't
want to
want to see
watch
it.
it.
Yeah. Um, Next is a six-man tag match, Order 4 against the Hardys and Cedric Alexander.
This should have just been Cedric Alexander versus Ali.
Ali, I would have
Why am
taken that.
and I don't care if he's drunk or not. I'm not going to make that accusation, but the both Hardy Boys came out and looked completely gassed, like there was
I'm
nothing
telling
left
you,
in the
like,
tank.
okay, like, I mean, I love the Hardys. The Hardys will go down as one of the greatest tag teams of all time.
They're doing too much.
Jeff Hardy, with all his issues that he's had throughout his life, it's catching up with him. The man's my age. He's 48. We're born the same year. We're both born in 77. I think he's a month younger than I am. And okay, granted, I can't do what Jeff does.
But the problem is Jeff is doing it too often now. They're
Right.
doing indie shows, they're doing all kinds of shit.
Yeah. And they're still defending those, what is it, the fourth rope
Fourth rope,
championship? Yeah.
which is the weirdest thing because fourth rope is has connections. They have WWID wrestlers.
Hmm.
They're connected with TNA
And AEW
and AEW.
with West Side Gun, right?
It's actually really strange that nobody has been like, well, you can't work with us because you work with them.
Weird. Yeah. Isn't something going on with West Side Gun too?
I don't know.
I heard something about it.
I don't know.
But
But
yeah, because he's the only guy that's appeared on all three major companies.
yeah,
West Side Gun walked out with Swerve once, didn't he?
yeah. He's
No, the
he
Hurt
sings
Syndicate.
he sings the song.
Yeah, we hurt people.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Anyways,
yeah.
it's. I would have loved just watching Cedric versus Ali.
Mustafa, yeah.
I
That
don't
would have
know
been a
why
fantastic match.
Jeff looked like I have literally nothing left in my tank. I can't lift my leg. I
Hmm.
can't throw a punch. He was like bent over holding his back. And we
Yeah.
already know Matt's legs don't work.
Yep.
And I just don't I didn't see
Yeah.
like why you would have this match.
I think they may do one match at WrestleMania, and I think they need to call it a career.
or just give them some time off.
Yeah, to heal their injuries. Yeah.
Like they're wrestling too often.
But then again, who do you have that you can give the belts to?
The problem is they're not allowing themselves to have tag teams.
Yeah.
They're cutting down their own tag teams. It's the same in the women's division. They have this weird thing like WWE has where you either are a singles wrestler or a tag wrestler, which
Well, they
doesn't
broke
have
up
to be the
they
case,
broke up Spitfire because Jody Threat no longer works with the company.
which is fair. But you could just slap her with Zaya Brookside. Oh my God, that's a tag team. They're both
Yeah.
British.
You still got
Congratulations.
Killer Kelly. What's she doing?
Yo, that's crazy. I haven't seen Killer Kelly in so long.
Yeah.
And
But
we know what's the deal with Masha. So, like, ooh,
yeah. We won't speculate on that, but I hope things get cleared out. But Mustafa Ali gets the win here, which was surprising because I guess the feud will continue with Cedric and Mustafa. I don't mind that though. I'll take a match between those
I
two.
don't mind that either, but I didn't need this to build it up.
No,
They should have just had a match now and then have another match later.
this was a TNA Impact taping show,
100%.
right? I think they're just trying to fill out the card because their talent is poached.
I'm really happy that they're bringing up newer people and letting people get a shot.
Yeah,
But like, use your link that you have with AAA. Get some lucha guys in here like you used
yeah,
to, and change it. Go call Japan. You have connections with Japan. Get some Japanese guys over here to
hmm
fill out your card so it's not so boring.
yeah. So with that, we get the Rascals, all four of them reuniting at the return of Wes Lee. Now Desmond Xavier, but Wes Lee's back
Yeah. I hate 8-man tags.
against the system. But give it to JDC. This is his retirement tour, and this is the match he wanted.
That's fine. And I didn't hate it. I didn't hate it.
No,
Like
it
it
was.
wasn't bad
I
as
had a
much.
good time with this match.
I just now need someone to explain to me how they're heels again.
No, they're not. They were faces. They hugged it out at the end.
Oh, I didn't see that.
Yeah, yeah.
Maybe
They
my thing
shook.
glitched or
Yeah, yeah.
something.
No, no. They shook hands. They like.
Okay, because I was trying to have like I'm like, how did they turn heels again?
No, 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 no. They're. JDC doesn't want to go out as a heel, man.
But was he gonna go like a dango?
Maybe he may go out as Fandango as the Royal Rumble entrant this year.
Ooh. Why is he retiring?
He just was retiring. He's been wrestling for over 25 years.
Good for him.
And I think he's done everything he's wanted to do, right? So he's 42. He's younger than Hardy.
Some people get into it real young.
Yeah. So, but good on them. And like you said, the Rascals end up winning this.
I
JDC
love
puts
see
them,
that. I love
yeah,
seeing the Rascals back together. It's
all of them, even with the fake Rascal there.
listen, it could have been a tactic to for WWE trying to give name recognition to TNA and letting
hmm
them get the Rascals back together as a good
With
group that they
Wesley.
can have. But cutting Wesley is the stupidest thing, like one of the dumbest things WWE's done
Yeah,
ever in the
that kid
history
had
of ever.
potential there. Yeah.
Like, imagine if TNA just cut Leon Slater right now. Was like, no, we don't want you
We
anymore.
don't
Like,
want you
what?
anymore. But
That was your next Carmelo, who you're doing nothing with.
oh
And
yeah, Wesley, yeah.
you cut Wesley for what? To push Trick, who's doing nothing now.
Nothing
What's
now.
Trick doing now? What's Trick doing now?
No, nothing. He's literally doing nothing. We haven't seen him on TV in a few weeks. Even Obafemi's back to challenge Ricky Saints.
I don't know. I
But
question.
yeah, Rascals go over on this one. Um, Leon Slater versus Rich Swann, TNA X Division Championship match.
I don't like Rich Swan.
Yep,
Sorry, Rich Swan. I'm sure you're gonna watch this.
he probably does.
But it's a pretty solid match.
Yeah, and Rich Swann did what he had to do in this match, put over Leon Slater.
Yeah, the only thing I gotta take, I two things I want to take points away for.
hmm
One, Leon Slater's a terrible actor. When he was pretending that he hit his eye, it was so
Oh
like
yeah,
bad. I was like, why is this happening? Like, cut away or something because
he
he
has to
looks
learn
stupid.
to do to sell a little bit better. Yeah.
The referee had them in the corner, and nothing was happening.
hmm
But she kept looking in Leon Slater's direction, but not at Leon Slater, just in his direction and
Yeah.
yelling for him to stop choking. And nobody was being choked. And I'm like, but she's talking to
Rich
Rich
Swan.
Swan, but looking towards Leon Slater, but not even at Leon Slater, yelling, "Don't stop choking. Nobody's being choked." And she did
Yeah.
it for like 30 seconds. She kept yelling things out. I'm like, what are you doing? Just go away.
You're a
Like,
referee. You don't need to call the match. It's the wrestlers that call the match.
it's only TNA has referees. I was gonna say umpires. Has referees that weirdly interact with the wrestlers. I mean, I guess Bryce Remsburg does it a lot, and he's really odd when he does it too. But
Or
like,
you know who does it? Edwards. Aubrey Edwards does it a lot.
she does, but she doesn't really anymore.
No, eh?
But
She
she
did it
does that.
more with Jericho's matches.
Yeah, she did that very specific thing where she keeps telling them stop choking him, and it's like nobody's being choked. What are we talking
Yeah.
about? Oh, like I
Release the
didn't get
hold.
it.
There's no hold.
Getting and referees that we didn't talk about this in the review that comes tomorrow, I guess.
Yes.
Um, why do the referees get involved in no disqualification matches? Why are they telling them don't jump off this thing? Like, who cares?
Let them do
Like,
it. It's a no DQ match.
he
It's a
wants to
no hold.
jump off. Let him
Yeah.
jump. Don't
Let
do
him.
it, Jimmy. Little Jimmy.
But it was still a fun match though. Leon Slater does retain, and Rich Swan puts him over. He gives him like, even though he's like part of first class. I don't know. Is he still really part of first
I don't
class?
know. I miss Navarro.
Yes, we need him back. Jason, I never thought I'd say that, eh?
You never think you'd say that, but it's like, yeah, I wish he was back.
Yeah, he was a good gimmick character. Main event time: Steve Macklin versus Frankie Kazarian and Nick Nemeth. We don't know if Mike Santana is showing up. It's exactly what Okada did on tomorrow night's show.
Yeah, the only match worse than this was that three-way women's tag match
Tag
or
match.
whatever it was. It was
This was
three-way,
bad.
right?
Yeah.
This match was it didn't even need to happen.
No.
They're trying to continue a storyline, but why would this be the main event? But a title should be the main event.
Yes. Like, yes, I get it. These are your four biggest names in the company.
And
Why
it's
couldn't we
like,
just have why couldn't we just have, say, Steve Macklin versus Nick Nemeth for the
by
for
the
the
way,
internet?
can we talk about this for a second?
Mm.
WWE and
Why are we
their
whispering?
I don't know because I don't want them to hear. WWE and their need to reach into the pockets of the people
Hmm.
is kind of sickening because we find out that Matt Cardona and Ryan and Nick Nemeth are not re-signed to
No, they're
WWE.
not. It's
So
just a
you have them
merchandise deal.
so you're crossing over with TNA, which means you're gonna see those wrestlers a lot.
Hmm.
But on one show they have one name, but on your show they have to have that specific name
No,
because
so this is the reason why they did it. They said it on purpose because Dolph Ziggler and uh Zack Ryder also signed merchandising deals. So they're going to be selling their merch in
yeah,
WWE shows. So they own the rights to the name Zack Ryder and
yes,
Dolph
and
Ziggler. So
Dolph Ziggler.
that's why they came out as that. Also for the nostalgia pop for the people because Zack Ryder
But during the
and
match, did they call them Matt Cardona and Nick Nemeth?
yes.
Okay. So back to what I was saying, that doesn't take away anything from it. You
Hmm.
literally are you introduce people on your show so you could sell merch that they don't get cut of because you
No,
own
they
the
do
rights
get a
to those
cut.
names. I know, but listen, you would know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Okay, don't try to prove me wrong into the thing that I'm making a point.
Okay, going back to that though, Matt Cardona showed up on NXT a month ago as Matt Cardona, not as Zack Ryder
But they weren't planning on selling Zack Ryder merch yet.
at the time. No, but
Zack Ryder.
yeah, but it's John Cena though. This is all John Cena's thing because a few weeks ago he waved to the camera and said, "Hey Matt Cardona, hey Nick Nemeth."
Yeah, it was a diss to CM Punk.
Hmm. Yeah, but I
That was
think this
that
was
was a
all.
great promo. He made
Yeah,
CM Punk look really stupid in that
yeah,
promo, and I
he
don't
did.
think CM Punk liked it.
No, he got over it, I think. But going back to this match, so Max, I was gonna call him Tito Santana, Max
Tito
Santana.
Santana,
Yeah, Carlos Santana finally shows up.
Carlos Santana is gonna play
Yes,
the song.
yes. Maria, Maria.
How did you know that's what song I was talking
Because
about?
that's a song everybody knows.
And Carlos Santana has way better songs than
Oh yeah,
that.
I got a black magic woman.
Exactly. Anyways, we digress.
Oyo como va?
Oh yeah, go Mofa.
Yeah,
Hey, stop changing the subject.
that's what Mike Santana needs to come out to.
Listen, Brett Spiner singing Oye Como Va on the
Yes,
boat in the movie Out to Sea is the greatest
is
moment
the
of all
greatest
time.
scene of all time. Yes, Data from Star Trek. Yes, but back to the match at hand. This match was uneventful. Mike Santana comes in about 30 seconds, gets the win. And then we get the NXT rejects coming out. I don't even know who half of them are. It's Josh Briggs, it's Charlie Dempsey, I know, and Lexis King are part of it.
We could have had Maddie Rankowski be the TNA World Champion, Women's
Yes,
World Champion. But we got Kailani Jordan.
we got Kalani Jordan. Ren Sinclair should have been the
That's the
women's.
name.
Yes. But do you think this is Kazarian? Because Kazarian, that's how Kazarian won the belt last time. Last week, I should say.
I don't know I don't know. I don't know. I don't
I
think
don't know where the
Kazarian's
story's.
I don't think his run is meant to be long by the looks
No.
of it.
But like the whole purpose of Ava and Santino was, oh, we beefed up security, we added security cameras, this and that. So how did these guys get in?
It showed up.
You think
By the way,
you think Kazarian is behind it?
it could be. Maybe it's all a ruse.
A ruse. Nick Nemeth is behind it.
Maybe what's his name?
Santino
Santino, you knew exactly what I was talking about,
with the Cobra.
is the bad guy.
You can't make Santino a heel though.
Maybe he's healing it up. Maybe his daughter's the heel and where they're tricking us.
Well, her husband to be is part of that group.
There you go.
Your boy,
Figured it out.
Stax Lorenzo there.
Stax Lorenzi. By the way, the final match of the junior tournament in Noah.
Noah.
Hank and Tank have a pretty good match.
Yes, I saw that match.
I watched that pay-per-view recently. That was pretty well. I don't know if it was
Wasn't
a
it just
pay-per-view,
no? It was just a Sunny Voyage.
yeah, but it was an important one.
Yeah,
That was good. The tag league's
Takahashi
been all right.
versus Kai. Was it Kai? Is it Kai Fujimura? Right?
Yeah.
Yeah. They really pushed him right to the finals this one, eh? He had a good showing. He's there. I think he's probably gonna. He may have a match at Noah New Year against Hiromu and maybe win the belt there.
Hiromu's Sasha Banksing right now, where it's like we just keep thinking it's for a purpose why he's winning this, and then
Hmm.
there's a then he's going to lose to put someone over, but he's not putting anybody over. He just keeps winning things. Um, he won the belt, then he
Tag
won
belts.
the tag belt, then he won the thing. He won the
The
tournament,
GHC, yeah.
the junior tournament. So he went to DDT, he won that one belt, and then he just kept
Mhm.
winning with that belt. We're like, well, he's going to lose it today, and he just never lost that belt. We
That's right.
lost it to a mop after.
Yeah, he did. That's right. The
Oh no, we
there
lost
was
it to the sex doll.
yeah, it's the heavy metal.
Yeah.
Yeah, but all in all, I mean, it wasn't horrible. It hasn't. It's not like some of the other TNA pay-per-views we've watched this year, but
It's
it
not the
still
worst
wasn't.
pay-per-view I've watched this year. It's a huge letdown when you watch it back to back with AEW.
Yes,
What was it? Full Gear.
Full Gear. Yeah,
I'll give this a 6.4. It's watchable, but I don't think it's worth your time.
yeah. I gave it slightly lower. I gave it a 6.3.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah, it was fine. There's a lot of matches on this show that don't need to be there.
It's
This
the
shouldn't have
whole
been a pay-per-view.
It's exactly. I understand the story work here. This is
Yeah,
some of the best story work we've seen
yeah.
from TNA, but the matches don't line up with
And
anything.
too many backstage promos. This was just an episode of Impact to me.
It felt it was very WWE-ish. It's like we don't need these promos. I'm not watching your pay-per-view
Mm-hmm.
for you to convince me to watch your company. I came here because I watch your
Want to
company.
watch your company? Yeah,
Like no one's if you're on the weekly show, that's a thing.
yeah.
Right? We want you to watch on TV. No one's coming to your pay-per-view by accident for you to sell me something from the
Yeah,
backstage
because
storylines.
there were no sexy matches on this
Yeah.
card. Like nothing to
AEW gives
really
us all the promos at the beginning in the 0 hour,
0 hour.
and then after we will get matches.
But then again, you also get Costco guy.
Yeah, but I don't want to talk.
We'll talk about that tomorrow. So tune in tomorrow. Campo and I will be back for AEW Full Gear, and we'll be joined by a special guest as well. Not Putty. Stay tuned to find out who it is. So tune in tomorrow. Putty, where are you? With that out of the way, guys, thanks again for joining us. And in the words of Kenny Omega, goodbye and good night.